Guys, and welcome back to Mios Rizos. Today I'm doing a little bit different, like a Q&A curl talk. Get ready with me while I review the Aunt Jackie's Grapeseed Style and Shine recipe that came in the Curlbox for July. And I have a lovely assistant with me today.
Hey guys, it's your girl Di.
So I have 10 questions that people have asked me over and over again and inboxed me about. So today I'm gonna answer those questions and kind of just style my hair while I'm talking and, you know, whatever. We're just gonna go with the flow. And actually I'm gonna be live doing my hair and talking at the same time, because usually I usually talk first and then show you the products, and then I just fast forward and just show you how I style my hair. So today we'll talk and I'll do my hair at the same time. You guys can actually see how I style and everything. So this line is, I guess, is fairly new. It's Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils Grapeseed Style and Shine recipes. This is my first time trying it, so I have not tried it yet. So you guys are gonna get like first reaction. So it comes with a intense moisture clarifying shampoo. I have not used this shampoo because I had to actually do a ACV rinse because my hair, I did not wash my hair for like 2 weeks, girls. Let me tell you how I had a hot girl summer, I guess. And for the past 10 days, I didn't wash my hair. My hair was like in braids and stuff, so I really needed to detox my scalp. So I did an ACV rinse and deep conditioned. So I didn't use this yet. I will use this probably in the next week or so, because I like to co-wash in between, but have not used this yet. Then next we have the Grapeseed Style and Shine Recipes Rescue Thirst Quenching Recovering Conditioner. I'm actually gonna use this as a leave-in because there's no leave-in in this line, and I like to leave-in first and then use whatever styling product they have. So I'm gonna try this as a leave-in. Then after that, we have the Ice Curls Glossy Curling Jelly. You guys know how much I love a gel. So I'm like, hi. I haven't tried anything, so I'm excited about this one. And then they have a Frizz Patrol Anti-Poof Setting Mousse. Now, you guys know nobody likes frizz, so I'm actually excited to try this to see if it's gonna work. Now, it's a gel and a mousse, so what I'm gonna do is use the conditioner as a leave-in, then I'll use the gel, and then I'll scrunch in some mousse to see if the frizz, this is really Frizz Patrol. And actually I'm going to diffuse because I have not, you guys know I always air dry, but yes, I'm gonna actually diffuse this time around. So let's see how that goes. And then to top it off, we have the Shine Boss Refreshing Sheen Mist. You guys know I love some, first of all, oils are always on top, but like I prefer the ones that come in spray because it's easier to just like spritz after you style your hair. Agreed. So I'm happy about this. Alrighty, so we're gonna get into some questions and then I'm going to start styling my hair. Right now my hair is wet. I deep conditioned. The deep conditioner I used was by actually Eden Body Works, my fave. And I rinsed out my hair, and as you guys can see, my hair looks shorter because I got a little bit of a haircut. So yeah, let's see how my hair is gonna come out. I'm going to part it. You guys know I always have to part my hair because I do it in sections. We don't like to do things in big chunks because I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but your product does not get on every strand as good as when you do big parts. Yeah, like, do you guys, I don't know if you guys agree with that, but I do. So we're gonna start with a section here, and you guys know you need the water. Saturate. You always gotta have that water. So let me saturate my hair and make sure that it is drenched. There you go. I don't know about y'all, but I love when my hair gets wet and like you could just see the curl. And I don't have nothing in my hair. I actually rinsed out my deep conditioner, but I just love it. Like, look how cute that is. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with, first of all, I need a towel on my lap because I'm getting drenched. All right, so while I style my hair, my lovely assistant here is gonna read off some questions.
Yes.
And I wanna try to multitask because I'm not really good at that, but I'll try. So like I said, I'm gonna go in with the recovery conditioner. I'm gonna use it as a leave-in. Then after that, I'm gonna use some gel. And after the gel, we're gonna scrunch in some mousse.
And then you're gonna top it off with
some shine. Woo! At the end when I'm done.
Yeah, girl.
So, okay. So
let's get started. Okay, so like she said, her inbox has been blowing up with curly girl questions, and sometimes it's hard for her to get to each individual person. So why not make a video of the top 10 questions that she is most asked? So I have a paper here, and I'm gonna be looking down, so excuse that, but we're gonna get right into it while you get this hair going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So first things first, okay? Do you have to big chop in order to be considered natural?
No. Actually, I did not big chop. I can't talk, sorry guys. I did not big chop. I actually just cut my hair as I went. Prior to, I used to perm my hair a lot. My Dominican sisters out there know how it is, the creamy crack. Your mother just be like, all right, here, throw this shit on here, get those naps, and it's a go, right? So I used to perm my hair, and so what I did is that I let it grow out for about like a year, and then finally it grew out, and I had the strands with the dead ends and everything. So I went to the hair salon before I knew about like diva cut, actually getting a diva cut. So what I did was kept just cutting my ends, and I started doing research on just the products to use, how to apply my products and things like that. So I did not big chop. I kind of just cut as I went and like cut the damage off. Yeah, that's what I did.
So no big chop necessary.
No.
Cut a little bit at a time if you're not ready to go drastic.
Basically.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So that's good to know. What is Mios Rizzo's curly girl method?
Mios Rizzo's curly girl method.
Because everyone has a different method.
Yes.
And I think you would agree that it depends on your hair type and what works for you. So what is your curly girl method?
My curly girl method. That took me a while to learn, but I always use, like I have to use a leave-in. I had to make sure that I always use a leave-in. Everybody's texture is different. So with me is more of, like, I love gels. Gels is what really like maintains my hair and gives me a great, like, oh, like this gel right now, I'm loving it. The way that it's fitting on my hair.
A good flip?
Yes, it's like really like, oh, I'm excited about this. Like, look at my hair already. Look how nice that looks.
And that's with no, what is it called?
Like that, just looks so
good. A dimming brush, no dimming brush. Right.
Look how
that's
nice.
Good definition right there. Okay, Aunt
Jackie.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just big on gel, leave-in. Like I feel like because I know that a lot of people do like the LOC method when they start and the leave-in. I did start doing that when I first started, but I feel like it didn't work for me. So you kind of just gotta like work with what works for your hair. So with me, it's more like I have to have a leave-in because I need to like that foundation.
Yeah.
And then I'll top it off with like a gel or something, or like a mousse, or I mean, just do what works for you. You have to figure out that. But Mios Rizzo's always has a gel. That's what I can say about me.
And to add on to this question, are you silicone, sulfate, and paraben free?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Silicones, yeah, because honestly I do, only because when you use silicones you have to use a sulfate shampoo to remove the silicones.
Oh, so it goes hand in hand. It's either going to be completely without or not.
Yeah, so okay, I'm scrunching in some of this mousse and we're gonna see, not for nothing, but This is looking a little good. All right.
Okay, get ready with me. You're gonna have to go out tonight.
Right?
Yes, girl.
All right.
Toss
Hopefully
those
it comes out good when I diffuse. Cause I don't really diffuse. I just air dry. So let's see how that goes.
So definitely the diffuser is probably gonna give it a nice
girl.
insert though. Cause I can't do it.
All right. So what's the next question?
Number 3. Top 3 brands that Mio Riso lives by.
All right, guys.
I think we know this. Let's just hear it out. Right?
Yeah. So number 1, hello, Eden Body Works. That is my go-to. I love every line that they've had. Not for Nothing has worked amazing on my hair. I have my favorite one is the coconut shea, of course. So, but Eden, for real, they're like the ones that come out with a line and I can use each thing. So Eden is number 1.
Nice.
Number 2 will be Cream of Nature, because I use them a lot. I love their leave-ins. They're like milky, and that curl activator cream that y'all guys saw in my last video. Yes. Love that cream. So they're number 2, and number 3. I don't have. It's not a line, but it's by Extreme. The Extreme gel. That's like my number 1 gel that I love. Like that. No matter what, I'll go to and. It just always never disappoints. So
and let them know how much that gel costs.
$3
for the big jar.
For the big jar. I'm talking about that big jar. It will last you like months. Even though I go through it a little bit because I use it all the time, but it will last you a long time. Yeah. Now, if you guys enter my giveaway, we don't know if you guys entered or not, but I might give a little something. But you guys can find it in Rite Aid, Walmart, whatever, for like $3. It's a good gel.
Okay, number 4. And excuse the lighting, the sun is going down, so sorry.
Facts.
What is the hardest part about being a curly girl or natural for you?
For me, honestly, Not For Nothing is this trial and error with the products, because I will buy something or I will get a product and I would love the way it comes out. And honestly, if I do it again, it won't come out the same way. I'm like, did I add enough? Did I not add enough? And then when I use other things, it's just the whole, I think that's the worst thing, just the whole trial and error thing. Because there's days that I'll do a routine with some products and I'll have so much frizz. And then there's other days that it's just like, wow, like this is popping, I have no frizz, I'm good. So I think that's just the most frustrating thing. Just knowing what product really works for you. And just the whole, it's like a Russian roulette with products, honestly.
And that's
but right now on Jackie's, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this right now.
It's looking really good. I can see through the camera how good it's looking, but in person, like, you guys,
this is all right.
I'm Jackie's witnessing these videos that she posts and how she gets her wash and goes, and no lie, this looks really, really good. Yeah. So, and
the conditioner is like a regular conditioner, and I'm using it as a leave-in. But right now, it's like
those Risos are
so moisturizing. Look at that, and the shine though, so good. Okay.
So good. Okay, number 5, guys. Top 3 go-to protective styles.
Okay, so you guys know that I love protective styles. My top 3. So number 1 that I've always do is twist. So like a 2 twists in the front to a bun, you know, the 4 twists to the back. I feel like twist to a bun is always my go-to. Recently I started like practicing on my braiding. So braids too are something that I'm loving to do. If you guys saw like my post, oh no, you guys, if you guys follow my personal page, I posted, I had a style. It was actually like 4 braids to a bun, and I usually do that a lot because
we'll post a picture on Mio's Risos for you guys.
Yeah, but that's really my favorite. And then the third one, that's a hard one. I guess buns. Like buns are always a go-to for me. Honestly, when I don't wash my hair for a long time, so
it probably comes out more sleek, right?
Yeah, it does. Like when I don't wash my hair. And if you guys check on my Instagram, I always say that even though you wear protective styles, I still style my hair. Like if I'm going to wear it out or whatever, just make sure you always moisturize your hair and stuff. But yeah, I think those about it, like my go-tos.
Got it. Okay, number 6. On average, how long does it take for you to do your hair?
Guys. So, okay, when I first started, it took me, no lie, like 3 hours.
Oh.
Because it was like an hour and a half styling. Only because I used to do like strand by strand, like little smaller sections. So I feel like once you get more pro to it, it becomes easier. So like right now, I want to say like two hours and a half with air drying.
Air drying included.
Yeah.
Okay.
Air drying included. Without air drying, I want to say an hour just to apply products and stuff each section.
Got it. So this is a good one.
All right.
Okay, the people want to know, what made you decide to start Mousse Rizos?
Actually, you guys did. For all my people that like started watching me and stuff, honestly, people started when I started being natural. And it's weird because my Mousse Rizos page before was like my personal page before I started. And I used to just post like my hair and like pictures of like my transition, just like just to post. And then people started inboxing me and asking me questions. And I was just like, you know what? Let me put it out there. Like, let me try and just start doing, because honestly, I that's how I like started getting into being natural. Like I saw things, and if I saw that it worked for somebody, I was just like, yeah, let me try it. So I was just like, why not? And there are people that follow me that know me, and they're probably like, oh, like I know her personally, so let me, you know, let me try. Exactly. So that's what really made me start doing it, and I love it. I enjoy it. You know, it's something that I don't have, you know, when you like double think about things and just, but that's doing hair and like showing how to do and use products and doing reviews and stuff like that's like my happy place. So it doesn't bother me. So that's what really like made me want to start giving you guys information.
Now, you mentioned in your answer that the viewers and your supporters were the reason why you started Mousse Rizos. So that brings me to number 8, being who were your top 3 natural curly girl influencers?
So
let's break it down.
My top 3, number 1 is always gonna be Hi Felicia, because she's she's the first one that I've ever seen. So I love Hi Felicia.
Nice.
Number 2 is gonna be Miss Bianca Renee. She is so super sweet, yes, and her hair type, it kind of like reminds me of mine a little bit. Just mine's a little thicker, but like she's amazing. I love her.
So sweet.
And then number 3 is gonna be Chelly's Curls. I love her too. Her hair type really reminds me. I feel like we have kind of like similar, like very similar. So she's really good, and she's really good with styles. So like I love watching like her hairstyle. So I feel like that's what I need more practice on. So she's really good. So those are my top 3.
Got it. Okay, we are drawing close to the end. So that brings us to number 9. What is your worst curly hair girl experience?
Oh Lord have mercy. Worst. Oh, so
story time.
Story time. So when I was first transitioning, you guys know when you don't know like how to use products and you just like glide them on. So when I didn't know how to apply my product at first, and I used to just like plop it on. So it was winter, it was either like fall, winter or something, and I plopped on like product and like a bunch of gel, and I went outside and it was like dead ass in the middle of the winter.
Oh gosh.
And by the time I think I was going to work, and I was walking outside. By the time I got to work, my shit was frozen. Like it was hard rock. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm surprised I didn't get sick, but it was hard. And I'm talking about crispy, like so stuck that I couldn't even move I was like, what is going on? And at that time, I didn't have curls like this. Like I had strings still. I was still working in the string stage.
So you couldn't even.
It was terrible. I basically just had to go to the bathroom, wet it, and slick it back because it was terrible.
Oh my God.
I think that was the worst. Yeah, that was the worst experience.
That brutal New York weather would do it to you.
Yes, it would.
Okay, so this has been fun. And you are about a quarter.
Yeah, I still have
more done to finish in that top of the hair of yours. But that brings us to our question number 10, and that is, what is your favorite part about being a curly girl?
My favorite part, there's so many. My favorite part is actually people asking me stuff. That's one of my favorite parts. Like, I love, like, when my hair looks so good and I'm outside and a girl's like, wow, like, what do you put in your hair or whatever. Like, I love having that conversation, and that's how you meet people. Like, I love that now we have a community of being natural, because I feel like back before we didn't know none of that, you know, like that wasn't around. So I appreciate that, and I feel like that's just my favorite part. And that's what brings me to, like, having me on Rizos and just meeting people and just having that foundation and other people to, like, look at and be like, wow, like, I want to try that, and just feeding off of each other. So I think that's what, like, that's my favorite part. And of course, rocking my curls and it being so versatile, because I feel like when you have natural hair, like, not even just curly, just natural hair in general, you can just do so many things with it, you know? Like, I think that's just, like, my very favorite thing about it.
I think to add to that, I think curly hair, no matter if you guys have the same texture or type, curly hair makes you an individual. There is not one curl that is alike.
For sure.
So I think that is a cool reason why it's cool to be a curly girl or a natural girl. Kinks, coils, curls, waves are none the same.
Right.
So I think it makes you an individual, makes you stand out. And like she said, it definitely is a conversation starter. Trust me.
For sure. You know how many times I've been, like, in a store and somebody like, wow, I love your hair. What do you use? And it becomes a whole, like, hour, almost 2-hour conversation in the middle of, like, Target.
And then you're like, you should follow me.
Right, exactly.
Right, and press that button.
Right.
Turn your notifications on.
And that's exactly what happens. Oh my God, that's so funny. But yeah, guys, I am going to, actually, I'm almost, well, I have this part on, but we're gonna fast forward.
And we'll come back to the finished product. This was fun.
Yes.
Thanks, guys, for inboxing her. Thanks for having me to be your little co-host.
Yeah, girl.
And help answer some of these questions that you guys want to ask all the time. Hopefully this video has helped. And you got a chance to see this in live and full effect. Yeah.
So you guys got to see my real struggle. Because when I give it to you guys in a video, it's like fast forward.
It's all like, we're done.
Right, exactly. It's not that short. I wish it was.
It's never that easy.
All right, guys, so let me finish the rest of my hair and I will come back and show you guys the rest and what it will look like after I diffuse it. Bye, guys.